I'm being super slow about this. Really need to be. Okay. Let me make sure this is alright. Battle scene on. Yeah. I basically already set everything up yesterday. I actually have bitrate. I do. Okay. Recording this anyways. It is like raining. I wouldn't be surprised if my internet cuts out. I know that happened. It happened when I was doing. I think when I was doing round 1, first attempt. I think my internet turned off then as well. Oh, I forgot. I'm poisoned. I shouldn't walk around. Yeah. I have a potion anyways. It's fine. Make sure I have everything. I need magnet. I need sharp beak. Max potion. I have lepa berries. Plenty of lungs and citruses. Fine on that front. Oh, I didn't check if this looks right. It looks good. Yeah. I don't really have anything to check. I did want to double check one thing. And that was, I didn't really take a look at this yesterday, but the potential of not teaching Fly and having Dragon Breath on D-Knight. Just for Kingdra. Because D-Knight does a really good job walling this Kingdra. Well, does a good enough job. The only problem with this is I wouldn't be able to teach Fly, which I use here. Because I would have to roll with like a wing attack instead, but I think like Sharp Beak. Is that enough? Wait, what do I do for this Machamp actually? I forget. Oh, I do have just Fly plus E-Speed. Though it's like pretty favored. Honestly, I might already just be level 75 by this Machamp. That would be kind of crazy, though. Oh, no. This is Bruno, not Karen. Never mind. There's no way that would happen. I mean, I'm basically just rolling this and then rolling, like, no Rock Slide crit after the Fly. It's not the worst thing in the world. How do I make your item Lucky Egg? There's no Lucky Egg option here. Whatever. The other thing to kind of look at, I don't think this one has much merit, but it would be like teach Dragon Breath to T-Tar over Hyper Beam, probably. I don't know how I feel about that. Because, I mean, this thing's just getting 2-tapped anyways. It's banning Octazooka. It's not very good. Yeah, it's not great. Let me just look through notes one more time. Okay. I think everything is set. I have PP on everyone. These all have the right items. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Lucky Egg. Let me make sure, actually. Lucky Egg, Tea Tart Citrus, Shuckle Lum, Piloswine Citrus, Heracross... Oh, wait. Yeah, Heracross Black Belt, Wobbuffet Lum. Where are the DVs? There they are. Oh, some of these DVs. Some of these are awful, man. I don't know how I'm bringing Heracross at 0 attack and 6 speed. It's so bad. But it's still really good. This Wobbuffet is, like, kind of bad. The 0 defense hurts a lot. But this guy is awesome. I'm so happy I got to bring this guy. He's so cool. And then the Shuckle is just fucking cracked. Literally 10, 14, 12 on the stats that matter. That's insane. This T-Tar is, like, kind of bad. I remember... Was it the Mischievous that this thing has trouble killing? Was it Mischievous? Oh no, I just bite the, Yeah, I bite the Mischievous, but I needed Sandstorm Chip help to kill the Mischievous with T-Tar. And then this D-Knight is horrible. Man, I went through it trying to figure shit out with this D-Knight. I guess, like, the ultimate precursor is just... And this is why I have Lucky Egg on it. If this Dragonite is not level 75 going into Lance, I just lose. I don't win the fight. That D-Knight is not that bad. It's... If it was, like, a little tiny bit worse, this run would be unwinnable. I'm telling you right now. The problem this D-Knight has is its speed. So, like, you know, you assume everyone's going to be level 74. At this exact speed DV, at 5, it underspeeds Gyarados at 74, and it underspeeds D-Knight. They both just have the exact same. So I had to push really hard with XP, giving this guy Lucky Egg in multiple fights, so that way it'll hit 75, hopefully. Right, if everything goes right and all the planned kills and swaps and all the mons that Dragonite gets XP off of goes properly, then it'll be okay. And its special is, like, just barely fine enough to where, you know, at 75, it kills the D-Knight, and it'll kill the, it'll kill this with Magnet. I plan on holding Magnet. But this Dragonite is... Let me find another thing that makes it really bad. It does not come anywhere close, even with Sharp Beak, to one-tapping the Machamp because its attack is 4. What else? I think it's the Venusaur. I think it... Does it need Sharp Beak? No. Well, I had to teach it Fly for the Venusaur and the Machamp. Because otherwise I would have left Wing Attack on this thing if its attack was high enough. Because, like, Wing Attack plus Sharp Beak is good enough if your attack is high on D-Knight. But because this attack is so bad, I had to teach Fly, which means I can't teach Dragon Breath for the Kingdra. Because Dragon Breath... Fly is still fine here, but you're giving it Lefty's Recovery for free. Dragon Breath would have been really nice, but because it's an HM move, I can't teach over it. And I can't teach over Ice Beam, I can't teach over T-Bolt, and I need E-Speed. So, it's literally just a 4-move slot problem. Where else does this D-Knight struggle? That might be it. Oh, it struggles against this Eggy as well. I'm pretty sure. Do I even use it here, actually? Yeah, I do. What I do for the Eggy... Oh, I don't bother flying because you can get owned by Quick Claw. Obviously this thing is holding like a lucky egg in this fight. So I just Ice Beam and then E-Speed on it. Give myself the Ice Beam like freeze chance. Because the fly is not killing. it just isn't. I mean, even with, Actually, well, no, I need the Lucky Egg. I was gonna say, with Sharpbeak it does, but I need the Lucky Egg for this. Alright. If you think the D-Knight's bad... Okay, the Shuckle is crazy. The Piloswine is insane. I love this guy so much. The Wob is bad. You don't want that defense spread. Like, I'm pretty sure if it has high defense, low Spadef, you can get away with using Wobbuffet on Kingdra. Because otherwise, right now, it's a perfect mix. Obviously, I'm gonna crank it up to 73. It's an exactly down the middle 50-50 roll. I have considered, like, if the Kingdra goes poorly, like, trying to almost sacrifice Shuckle by getting a Disable off on Octazooka, and then going Wob and clicking Counter on Double Edge, but it's still rough because I'm using my Counter early against the Kangaskhan, so I would need to commit to Leppa on Wobbuffet. It's weird. But also, even getting the Disable off is hard, because if Octazooka drops your accuracy, then the Disable can miss, and blah 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 blah. Wob is not... Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good, but it filled just the right gaps that I needed to for this. Like, it's always good enough to take out one Mon on its own, right? So, like, I'm using it... Well, it's going to be level 57 here. I can sack it easily. Yeah, it's... I was thinking about, like, who are my sack options against Lance, because... I'll say it right now, like, this is not a very risk-safe E4 at all. I'm pretty sure if Aerodactyl crits... if it crits either the Earthquake or the Sky Attack on Piloswine, I think I lose. If T-Tar gets an AP boost, I think I can recover, but it costs like 3 Mons. And then obviously if Kingdra starts to be really annoying, this thing can just wipe your whole team. And there's other fights as well. Like, obviously this Umbreon is super scary. I plan on just, like, literally double Mega Horning, I think, the Hypno and then the Umbreon, so... You miss a Mega Horn... Well, I'm at least Mega Horning the Hypno. Missing that Mega Horn could be really bad. Off rip on Will, I'm hitting... Mega Horn, I think, on Slowking? Yeah. So, just have to hit that Mega Horn, otherwise you get hit by a nasty Psychic and the run's kind of over. Some of these fights are pretty safe. Like, my Koga, I want to say, is really fine. Maybe the Crobat can be a bit annoying. And the Bruno is pretty chill. I think even if I get unlucky on Machamp, my D-Knight still doesn't die. It's really just Will, Karen, and then specifically, like, Aerodactyl and T-Tar. But then, yeah, look at this freak. This guy sucks ass. But Heracross is still just that good. Okay. I'm gonna load my save into the calc one more time since I messed with some stuff. And go... Okay. Oh boy, poison. I do have to pre-poison here with Heracross on the first fight. That way I don't have status risk. I'll save in here, why not? Lock myself in. By clicking Dynamic Punch. God, I wish. Do any mons that I have even get D-Punch? I mean, probably. Any mons I'm bringing have D-Punch? I don't think so. Dragonite? Oh, wow. Dynamic Punch kills T-Tar. Oh, simply hit the, it's a 50%, right? Yeah. Ah. I think I'll take risking the 10% AP boost over losing my D-Knight to also we could still AP boost against this. Okay, let me walk up to you and then I have a max potion for the Heracross. Alright. Good luck. There's definitely still some things wrong with some of these fights, but I kind of just wanted to get it done. I feel like I might have been able to find a better Mon than Wobbuffet to fill the gap. But it was just very convenient. Okay. D-Knight's here just to get XP. That way he gets E-Speed early. And that D-Knight needs every bit of XP it can possibly get. Okay. We love guaranteed damage. So T-Tar's gonna level up. D-Knight's gonna level up. T-Tar Citrus will go off. Goodbye, Flamethrower. Shuffle time. Nice. We like no crit. Doesn't really matter, but always nice. Ring shot number 1. How many times am I gonna use that damn move? It's so broken. Goodbye, Electabuzz. That will level up. Philo and Shuckle. Now Clefable time. I didn't really check, but I almost think Shuckle might get close to hitting 75, just from the trade boost XP. How much I use it to pivot. When am I pivoting through this? I think I'm pivoting through T-Tar. Yeah. Because I'm baiting Flamethrower. No burn. Very nice. Doesn't really matter. This is why I had to pre-poison, so I don't have to be fearful of Para or Freeze. And so I could wear Black Belt, because the Heracross doesn't get anywhere. It's 0 attack, it's not killing the Clef without Black Belt. For the gambling move, it's what, Eggy next? Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't get crit, so I'm not baiting HP Fire. Ziggy could be a little annoying. Mega Horn, if real, against the Quick Claw Psychic. Yeah, you're right. Swap to D-Knight and Ice Beam. I think I'll do this instead. I think I'll take 15 damage from my Giga Drain. Damn, high roll. Okay. No boot, or no Quick Claw, that's nice. Freeze. Oh. Crit just maybe kills. Okay, cool. And I think this E-Speed kills through, Oh, I have to... wait. I almost forgot about that. Gotta give myself the moves. Mega Horn. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, E-Speed would kill even through an AP boost, and then I get around the Quick Claw, obviously. Ice Beam? Yeah. Yeah, Ice Beam is good. Fly is like... Fly has upside, but also has horrendous downside, right? Because if it Quick Claws on the turn that I fly, it hits me, and then it doesn't Quick Claw on the turn that I hit Fly, and I don't kill, then it gets to hit me again. So like it's really risky doing a 2-turn move against a Quick Claw Pokemon. I'd rather just Ice Beam and go for like the 10% freeze. Like, yes, Fly is 50% to KO there, but there's also more chance of like big downside. Okay. Kazam is where we bring out Wob. I love bringing a low-level Mon to an E4. It's so cool. Ouch. Yeah, if I get crit here, I'm just dead. I knew that going into this Kazam. It just hits that hard. Yay. First Wob kill. I didn't look at the damage roll I took. I edged this, it doesn't really matter. I don't know, like, what people rule for, you know, like, leveling a Pokemon up in the middle of an E4. I'm gonna be leveling this Wobbuffet up throughout the Gauntlet. I'm obviously never gonna push it past any XP beyond level 73, but I'm gonna be giving it candies to push it. I think next fight I push it to, like, level 70. I don't know if that's a rule that people don't like. I don't really care. Okay. Here's, like, actually the first real big risk. I didn't really consider this, actually. So, wait. What move am I baiting? I'm baiting... Oh, actually, I have to do some pivoting here. I'm glad I looked at that, because I could be baiting Fire Blast. Took a lot from those punches. Could be Fire Blast, Waterfall, or EQ. I think I go D-Knight, and then bait Psychic, go T-Tar. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's okay, I'm getting extra XP onto D-Knight, where it wouldn't normally get it. I am glad that I looked before switching, because Heracross could have just died there. It's fine, it went for Waterfall, but it could have been Fire Blast, and I would have just lost. So now this is Psychic, so T-Tar. This is always Waterfall. How much Poison Chip do I take? 26. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I kind of just have to hit this Mega Horn. There isn't much way around it, gang. If I miss this Mega Horn, the attempt's already dead. Heracross is gonna be very hurt. Good luck, Bug. Nice. Would have been a pretty short stream otherwise. And no poison tick because the fight ended. Just gotta remember to full heal. Yay! Time for hopefully a little less RNG fight. I know I have, like, the Electrode can blow up, but I don't think it's horrible if it does. The Tentacruel is, I think, pretty chill. The Muck is extremely chill. The Scyther is fine. The Crobat can maybe be a little odd. That did heal. Yeah, okay, it healed my poison. I always need to consider I need to Leppa Berry Mirror Coat. And it's always safe to Leppa Berry String Shot. Never a bad idea. Dragonite is still gonna hold Lucky Egg. I'm gonna speed this up. Take all the items and then give back what they need. I also need to level up Wobbuffet, so this will take a bit. Okay. Shuckle, or T-Tar needs Lum. Shuckle needs Lum. Piloswine needs... I think... Oh no, Heracross gets Citrus. Other than that, everyone gets a Lumberry. What's my order here? It's like D-Knight lead. I always like to order them, then Wob. Shuckle, Heracross. Then Piloswine, then T-Tar. Yeah. Okay. Just need to level up the... Wobbuffet. Oh, I said Piloswine. We're cranking this guy to level 70. This beats fire. It gets old real quick, trust me. I remember sitting here last time. It's like trying to figure out fights. Not great. Okay. I'll save between every fight so that way I can just easily port the data and not have to change it in the calc. So I can just do that. Yeah, it's easy. Sometimes audio bugs out like that. Okay, D-Knight lead. Everything looks fine. Okay. Hello, Koga. Please. I guess the riskiest part of this fight is the opportunity for Explosion crit. I don't really understand this Explosion AI completely, because I know last time he didn't explode. And I did the same lead. Just click T-Bolt, so it was kind of weird to see what happens. Yeah. Nice. Did that no para matter? Oh, actually that no para mattered a fuck ton. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, because I'm using this thing against Venusaur. That would have been really bad. Trying to fly while parried. That was definitely an oversight while swapping in Lucky Egg. I probably had Lum equipped on this guy before. And I needed the XP, so I put on Lucky Egg. Alright. Time for the goats. Thankfully, every single Pokemon I have on this team, I think except one, is a male, so I don't have to worry about Attract. Goodbye, Tentacruel. Calc to do exactly minimum 109 to be, so goodbye. Always beating HP Bug. Oh yeah, I need to string shot this thing. Wait, can I really not? Yeah, no, I guess not. Oh, it's got... Yeah. Okay, Shuckle time. Why did I give Shuckle a Lum? Actually, I don't know why. I think I gave Shuckle a Lum. Oh, that's a little annoying. In an old version of this fight. This one shouldn't have Lumberry. It would be better to have Citrus. Okay, String Shot. I live crit, but... That's rough. Okay. Actually, is it? Oh, I'm gonna take a lot. I can't really pivot around this Metal Claw, because you take a lot, you take a lot. Yeah. And your random move. I could go D-Knight and click Fly. That would... Well, it wouldn't even be safer, because D-Knight is tripped. Okay. Hello, Lucas Jax. Thanks for the good luck. I just got a little RNG'd, but it might still be fine. This Cypher just got an attack buff on a Metal Claw, which makes it very hard to switch. Am I steering? I don't think I'm steering, I think it's just don't get unlucky. Well, maybe I am steering, so... Oh, oops. So there's two options here, because the Cypher is speed dropped. The original plan was go Heracross, and then that baits Muck in next. I'm not really concerned about the Muck. Piloswine just kind of walls it. The problem is I'm not fully dead to crit. Right, 82%. Compared to... I'm at 165. Oh my god, they're the exact same rolls. That's crazy. That's honestly wild. Wait, do they have the exact same defense stat? No. Damn. It's just the HP difference. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter what I do here. I have to switch and eat this Metal Claw. Because it's always, yeah, it's always Metal Claw. It's either I go Heracross and Rock Slide, and then stick with the normal line I had, which baits, Muck in next. I'll just stick with that. I could go D-Knight, and the line would be a little weird, and I think I get not a great move out of Muck on the D-Knight, so... I think it could explode. Oh no, it couldn't. Okay. No crit. Nice. We love perfectly accurate rock slide in this game. Nice crit. Okay. I'm not using Heracross in this fight anymore, so that's fine. Actually, this was probably the better play, because then it's more important that I hold on to D-Knight's HP in case I need it for Crobat. Alright, so Muck, this is always Sludge Bomb. So I just go Pylo. Yeah. Oh no, a poison. It's like moderately annoying that I can't use this as a pivot to Crobat now, but whatever. I mean, maybe I still can. Dubs. Yeah, we don't really care. I don't know if you know this, Jax. We don't really care about explosion in this game. It's got a funny AI quirk. It's like extremely rare that you're ever gonna be in a scenario where an enemy can actually click explosion or self-destruct. Okay, this is Giga Drain, D-Knight, click Fly. The start of this fight, the Electrode could have blown up on me, but it was still, like, not very favored, I don't believe. Just Crobat. Wait, D-Knight's like already almost level 75, because it helped out more than it should have on the Will fight. That's kind of sick. It doesn't do much on the next two fights, admittedly, but it's still in there. I do not live Sky Attack crit. I cannot stay in. I think I'm using T-Tar as a pivot. Oh no, I'm just beating this with T-Tar, hopefully. Yeah. I'm gonna Scary Face it, at the very least. Even if T-Tar can't finish the job off. Oh, I love the Gen 2 styling. It's so good. Big recoil. This HP ground. Any turn you're not clicking Hypnosis, I'll take it, man. Okay, harshly fell. So now the question is, do I want to risk this? Because I am dead to... Let me type in the number. Come on. I'm dead to half of HP ground crits. What's my party looking like? Because it could be HP ground or Giga Drain or just Hypnosis. Though Hypnosis has like speed AI, right? No. Okay, never mind. I could just safely go Piloswine, actually. I could go Piloswine at least for... Oh, well, no, I outspeed it. I could just kill it. HP Ground or Giga Drain. The thing is, I did kind of plan on D-Knight getting the XP here. Or wait, did I? Actually, let me check that. I don't think I did. I wrote down all the XP. Oh, I did plan on it getting some Crobat XP. That's not great. Oh, well, no, it always gets Crobat XP. Never mind, I'm being silly. It'll just get slightly less. That's fine. I think I'm going Piloswine here. Just to be safe. Nice. Good move. Less good move. I cannot stay in now. After that, yeah. I can't stay in after the crit. Sky Attack or Giga Drain? Oh no, it's always Sky Attack. Can't go well with that. I just go back to T-Tar, and yeah, that was just a misplay, I guess, because now I'm just gonna be dead to like any crit. That sucks. That could have been good, but the crit made it rough. Yeah, now you just always put me in crit kill range. Or that happens, and I'm just dead entirely. Wow. Fuck off, man. Wow. Okay, I just need D-Knight to kill this now. I don't have anyone else that can kill it. Unless I, like... No, Heracross does no damage. D-Knight is fine. It's just risking the, It's risking a Sky Attack crit, which it has now crit twice in a row, so that's cool. Nice, big trip. Ice Beam or T-Bolt? I guess Ice Beam is better. Yeah. Yeah, like, I just Ice Beam, and then I E-Speed here, and it's fine, as long as I don't... If I get crit, I lose, because I need D-Knight on Lance, and I'm not winning the Gauntlet if I lose a Pokemon this early. That works. Guess we'll never know. Save the E-Speed PP, doesn't matter. I think I kind of earned that after a double crit. That's nice. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Ultimately, switching was probably a misplay to Piloswine. Like, I think even if I don't get crit, I'm still just kind of... Because what was my HP? It wasn't great anyways. I think the goal was, like, get a turn. Well, no. I think my goal was, like, Rock Slide. And, right, you have the flinch chance, don't you? Yeah. So it would have been, like, favored for Piloswine. How many crit rolls was T-Tar dead to? Before switching to Piloswine, it was, like, 40% of them. Because it was at 140. Yeah, it was effectively half of crits. Kill me. If it went for HP Ground, if it went for Giga Drain, then, yeah, only 20%. I feel like you've seen me play this. Yeah, I mean, I did play this a long time ago. Hi, Sandy. This is my second attempt of this Nuzlocke. 2 times crits? Oh, it's worse than 2 times crits, LM Jax. You think it's only 2 times crits? That's funny. Crits from the opponents actually ignore your badge boosts, so it's actually more than 2 times. Because if, like, I have a defense badge boost, crits ignore those. And also, offensively, crits ignore badge boosts. So you can see my min roll crit here on Rock Throw, or my min roll normal attack is 132. If I crit, it ignores my offensive attack badge boost. So then instead of a crit doing, what would it be, 264? It's actually only 229. So crits are actually bad. They're less than 2 times for the player, and more than 2 times for the opponent. It's very cool. Very awesome. They just love it. It's so funny. I mean, it's nice that the badge boosts exist in general. They are very handy, and they do feel like they give you a good bump. But holy, it's a little silly. I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, I hope you're having fun with your 50% crits over there, while I'm taking like 220% from crits right now or something. It's something. Okay. I need to restore some move PP. Wob, Mirror Coat, Chuckles, String Shot, and Scary Face, T-Tar. I'm also gonna restore my E-Speed PP just because. Oh no, yeah, those. I mean, that's the trade-off, right? Is you have like abilities and natures and crazy moves with like insane side effects. You've got double battles. I still kind of think Run and Bun is probably a little harder than this game. But in certain aspects, it's kind of funny. Just like the Gen 2-ness of this one makes it a little silly. Like, I don't really have to worry about Explosion because of a funny AI quirk. Okay, I'm leading Wobbuffet. Oh, this is like a really weird thing that could get a little RNG-ish, kind of depending. Basically, I'm gonna be mirror coating this Blastoise, and it can kill, depending on the damage the Blastoise does to me, I could kill the Blastoise with Wobbuffet, or it could still be alive. Which isn't great. I think we want the Wobbuffet to we want the Wobbuffet to not kill the Blastoise. In theory. Yeah. Oh, the length too. I mean, yeah, Run Bun is absurdly long. You've got like weather to deal with, just like area weather. You have like rocks and spikes and T-spikes. I do think the sets are more like they're more like uniquely crafted and like interesting like gimmick puzzles in Run and Bun as well. In this game, they're very much just like it feels like they just throw 6 spawns together a lot of the time. Sadly. There doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of cohesion sometimes, and there isn't a whole lot to do with that in general. The most you get is like whenever you're doing a Team Rocket thing in this game, the floor is always you always get spikes on your side. That's kind of cool. And there's like rain when you do Misty's gym. That's about it. And I think sun when you do Blaine's gym. Okay, Shuckle, D-Knight. Oh yeah, I'm not using T-Tar in this fight at all. At least not planned. Am I leveling up? I'm not leveling up this Pokemon. Heracross gets Black Belt. No, not. Nice double input. Shuckle gets Citrus. Dragonite gets Sharp Beak. I'll give T-Tar a Citrus. I think I do use it to pivot in case something goes a little odd. Okay. So I think theoretically, like off my, like perfect plan in quotes, my Dragonite XP is like a little bit off, but it should still be okay. There was some leniency to it, And at the end of the day, if it gets like really bad and D-Knight isn't level 75, I can lead it against the Kangaskhan and then just go Shuckle. And bait a normal move into the Shuckle. It'll be fine. It would take like 20 extra damage. But very necessary. Alright, so this can kill. Not always, but it can. And we kind of don't want it to. That's enough to kill, I think. I think that was 117. Yeah. Good job, Wobbuffet, I guess. We didn't really want you to do that, though. That's less XP for Heracross, and also just a weird thing now where Heracross is switching into this. So I have to use T-Tar. Nice. Okay. Good thing I don't plan on using T-Tar for the rest of this. This is Earthquake or Metal Claw. I obviously hope it's Earthquake. Not much I can really do about it. Unfortunate. Nice attack boost. Sadly, you won't be getting to use that. It being Metal Claw is a little scary. This Heracross has Quick Claw, so if I get Quick Claw crit, Heracross dies. If I have to switch back in on this, this is fine. The Snorlax will be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a Quick Claw crit, is the risky aspect here. Okay. Nice. Good. Actually, now because of that Quick Claw, Earthquake crit will also kill my Heracross. So I guess they didn't need to be on the same turn. It's just if I got a Quick Claw and a crit. I don't really have any other way to beat the Snorlax. I wonder... They really only gave it 3 moves. That's pretty rough. I can't full sit on it. It's also not even guaranteed to go for Earthquake. There's a... I mean, it's a 1 in 39 roll here. Or, well, it could roll 24. And then it would also have to roll... It would have to min roll Earthquake, max roll Double Edge, and then win the coin flip for Double Edge. Do I have another way around this Mon? Not really. I could, like, Hyper Beam it. But I'm baiting a Q. I could go D-Knight, bait Double Edge, and then Hyper Beam it. That might work. I need to go to Shuckle no matter what here. So I'm just going to do that and kind of see how Shuckle is 1v1ing the Snorlax. Because I have to sit on this for so many turns. I don't need to string shot it, thankfully. I could also just disable it. I could disable Earthquake and then go straight to T-Tar. This might be the play. I'm gonna have a weird line then, because then it would be Steelix. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't beat Snorlax with T-Tar because it baits Steelix, and my entire plan with Piloswine... Piloswine destroys the Steelix, but its self-destruct doesn't kill? Oh, well, I guess after I take a hit, it would be fine. Because I'll take an Earth... Well... Yeah, so I would take an Earthquake. I could go here... but I could Boom there. I don't want to switch Piloswine in on an Earthquake. I think I have to risk Heracross. Still. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, actually, I can't. Because of Sandstorm. Sandstorm would kill Heracross. Unless I time it perfectly. I'd have to time it just right. I need to Sandstorm this anyways, I'm just gonna do this now. Okay. I need to keep track of your HP. You take 21 per turn right now. Be 13. So I'll wrap you. Wrapped is 3. So 310. And then you'll take the full 41. Yeah. Honestly, Shuckle might just be killing this. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna drop to what, 269 health, I think? Yeah. Is that right? Huh. That doesn't feel right. I guess it is. Like, I'm fine for a bit. I still have my berry, I think. Yeah, I do. I can click wrap again. I guess I need to get Snorlax low enough and stall out the turns so that way Sand isn't active when Heracross comes in. That's all I need to do. I just need to keep track of my Sandstorm turns. That was 2 ticks of it. I just keep wrapping. It's gonna be 266. Oh, that's rough. Might have to pivot through D-Knight. Oh, but D-Knight won't bait EQ. That's the whole point. I do have my berry still. That's another 41 damage. So 225. Yeah, I'm still safe from crit for a turn. Wrap again. Drop to 222. Okay. And then do 41. What's 222 minus 41? I don't know why I can't do that quick. 181. Okay. This also might get into Switch AI soon. Oh, we got released from Wrap. Okay, I don't remember exactly how Sandstorm works on its final turn. I'm pretty sure this is the final turn of Sandstorm. I'm gonna Wrap just to make sure. It's like, I just can't switch Heracross in on Sandstorm and let it die to that. Also, this is just going to be entirely random move coming out of Machamp, which is scary for D-Knights. Unless I go... I can't use D-Tar to pivot. Yeah, that's going to be rough. That's entirely random move. I can't use Shuckle to pivot. Maybe I can use Og to pivot, and then bait... Actually, yeah, that's probably what I do. What was your health at? It was like 181, something like that. I think it's higher than this, but not by much. I have to stay in here for this turn. Okay. It doesn't matter if he gains health back this year, I just need to make sure... Yeah, okay, I could have swapped that turn. I didn't fully remember when Sandstorm ends. If it ends on the 5th turn, or does chip on the 5th turn and ends. It still hurt enough to not die, or to die to submission. I just have to make the switch. There's no other move. Yeah, there isn't. Good luck, Heracross. I'm putting this Heracross through the ringer. Maybe if it had, like, a real attack stat. That would be helpful. Wow, okay. Good job, man. It's not fucking over yet, though. Because it's gonna be completely random move out of Machamp. And I had planned to go to Wob, but the thing is, originally it was like, it can only be like Cross Chop, Rock Slide, Body Slam. If this is EQ, it really hurts. Yeah. It's no point sitting around. I can't switch to anyone else. I can't go Shuckle. That is the worst move you could have done. That really sucks. That basically makes this pivot pointless. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, I had the berry. Oh, I'm so fucking smart. Holy shit. This is only Earthquake. I forgot I had the berry. Alright, Dragonite, you're still a range to kill this thing. All this just for a range. Yeah, that citrus was crazy. Oh yeah, all this just for like an 85% range. It's theoretically fine, but I need to not get crit by Rock Slide after. Yay! That doesn't matter. Well, that might have mattered. I needed to like 16% not hit the fly range, and then also I died to 50% of Rock Slide crits. God, that citrus was so fucking huge. I forgot I had that. Alright. It's still not over, kinda. This is always Rock Slide. 1 in 200. It's just that triple. So the reason why I wanted to save Steelix for last is because its self-destruct is like kind of weak enough to not actually kill things. So it could theoretically have gone for it. But because it's the final Pokemon, the AI cannot blow up their final Mon. Okay. I really wish you did, like, 2 more damage to me so I could proc my Citrus and be safe from a crit, but that's fine, man. Also, nice Quick Claw there. Fuck you. What am I doing here? If it's Quick Claw crit, I'm dead. Am I going D-Knight? I think I am. I think I'm going D-Knight and just Ice Beaming. Because it can't blow up. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Time out, Sandy. Nice, no Quick Claw. Would have been a little scary if it starts getting to, like, Quick Claw crit flinches territory, but even then, I think I can just pivot through T-Tar, go back to Pile of Swine, and get another Quick Claw chance. Not even close. That was supposed to be one of the safer fights. That was supposed to be one of my safer fights. Man. What's your XP at? Damn, okay, you're easily... Yeah, easily hitting... Because I used this thing to beat Houndoom. And then it also sees Hypno XP, so it should be good. not even close. Dumb. I'm gonna speed this up. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So this time I'm leading Shuckle. Then Piloswine. Then... Oh wait, no, D-Knight, then Piloswine. Oops. I think I'm like not really using Wobbuffet this fight. Yeah, then it's T... Oh no, then it's Heracross, then T-Tar. Yeah, I don't know why, I'm thinking about the Koga fight. I don't know why I gave Shuckle a lung there. It needs one this time. Piloswine gets a... Wait, Piloswine gets a Citrus? Yes. Okay, yeah, that's right. That looks weird, but that's correct. Heracross gets Black Belt again. T-Tar Lum. Doesn't really matter what Wob gets. I'll give it a Lum. Okay, so Umbreon is silly. PP Restore. String Shot. Oh, I didn't use a String Shot. PP Restore Wrap, just in case. Doesn't hurt to do these. Did I already do Mega Horn and E-Speed? Okay. Three fights down out of 5, yeah. Oh, nice audio bug. Okay. Yeah, Shuckle lead. Wob kind of just in the back, chilling. Yeah, Karen and Lance. Karen, I mean, you can see, is kind of a silly team. Karen's Gengar was one of the biggest reasons why bringing Quagsire was such a good thing at the start for me when I was first doing this team. It took a little bit of effort, but I was able to get Piloswine to work here. What we need to do is String Shot. A Hypno with bad names, Dark Void. I don't think this one's that bad. I'll give you that. Okay, Gengar is speed dropped. Now we're gonna go D-Knight on a guaranteed HP water. This does sacrifice a little bit of Dragonite's HP, but this was like the only way I could beat this Gengar. There is actually there was a route that I had where I used Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet can cleanly beat the Gengar, but then you really struggle on the Mischievous it baits in next. I don't really know why that was. It just kind of ended up like that. I probably could have figured something out using Wob. But basically, any way that I built this fight, it was either Piloswine was useless or Wobbuffet was useless. And I think I'd much rather have Wobbuffet in the back, just in case, than Piloswine. Was the way that I had it. Okay, so this is always Ice Punch, so we go Pile of Swine. Yes. That did a lot. I guess that always does that much. Anyways. Oh no, I do use Wobbuffet here. I use it as an HP sponge. Use it against its Miltank. Kind of forgot, honestly. Because this is Iron Tail, and I don't like that. I guess if it, Can I counter this? If it does a defense drop me. Could I counter this? Depending on the damage range I take. 76, no drop. I think I counter this. Oh, wait, no, the reason why I didn't counter it. That's right. You don't really want to counter this because you're not gonna kill, like... I mean, it has to... Actually, you're never killing, right? Wobbuffet is never killing with the counter. Because you're not doing 243. Or you're not taking 122. So it'll just milk drink it off the next turn. So I'm just using this as a pivot to bait Body Slam. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Because we don't want Shuckle taking an Iron Tail. That's pretty rough. So, some tech here. I'm going to String Shot first. Even though we do need to chip this Miltank, I don't need a crazy amount of chip. So I can String Shot and then Sandstorm. Do not like my health here, but... yeah, okay. This Miltank is really scary. Okay, so it takes that chip, it takes 30. Now I go Heracross. Heracross is going to take a ton here. It's going to take like 100 damage. Okay, no defense drop is nice. Yeah, the 2 Sandstorms do exactly 60 damage, which puts the Miltank at 183, and with Black Belt at level 74, Heracross does 185. So I only needed 2 turns of Sandstorm, which means I delayed it to the second turn, which means Sandstorm will still be active when Misdreavus comes in, which is really helpful for beating the Misdreavus, because this thing is pretty annoying. It's like just bulky enough. So it takes that first turn. I'm really scared about Heracross's HP. Because it has to switch in on Hypno. That seems not horrible, actually. So yeah, I need T-Tar to beat this Misdreavus. You can see it's not very good at it, because Bite is not a high base power move, and Misdreavus has decent special defense. But with the Sandstorm chip, it's like just barely enough. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Now it's Houndoomon. This is always Irontail. Going D-Knight. Am I not going? No, yeah. Taking is fine. Just gonna E-speed twice against this thing, because it outspeeds me. Ugh. How does that... Oh, now it's like even between Crunch and Irontail. Huh. Shouldn't change too much. Damn, that was a high roll. What's the next mon in? Oh, that's awkward. That's really funny, actually. I don't know how much that affects anything, though. Also, D-Knight's hitting 75. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Nice. Didn't even need the Hypno. That's really, really important. Okay, so... This now is favored to be Shadow Ball because of the defense drops. Which means T-Tar is going to take some chip. Whereas before, it would have taken none from a Psychic. That's weird. I can't say I anticipated double Irontail defense drop, but... When the downside is 16 damage, it's not that bad. It also means no Reflect out of Hypno. That's really good. I think my T-Tar was already set for that, but... Because this will always go for submission. Here's a really scary part. Where's the Mon? There they are. I just need to hit this Mega Horn. If Heracross doesn't hit it, it's dead, and then I have no way to kill something. Yeah, I just need to hit this Mega Horn. I don't have a way to beat this Hypno. Nice. Yeah, free. Oh, don't you worry, the fight's not over yet. There's still a... There's still quite a funny Umbreon back here. Now, there's a choice I have to make. I can either go for it all the way with the Mega Horn, but if I miss, I could be extremely boned. Or I just go for submission and go for the 2-shot. And if I submission, its next turn, it's actually likely to probably Moonlight, so then I could, you know, get it to not do like a double team or a Confuse Ray there. But if it does, you know, a double team or a Confuse Ray as I miss Mega Horn, it can start to get silly. Do I have other things that KO? Not really. I mean, Piloswine, its EQ is like, okay. Its EQ is fine. But, you know, you gotta hit it. And I don't have any fully accurate... I don't have an Aerial Ace. None of these Mons really have access to moves like that, or even have the slots for it that I would want. There's like, Wob has Encore. This is the only other option that I've really thought of, is like, if I get Umbreon low, and like somehow get it to start healing, then I could like Encore Moonlight, but I don't think that works because it would heal the turn you switch into Wobbuffet, not the turn that... yeah. I think I'll just hit the 90%. Yeah. I'd rather just get it over with. Cool. Not worried at all. Surprised at the lack of Hypnosis out of Misdreavus. I was a little worried about like double Hypnosis from this Mon, but I didn't get that. Alright. I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of a feat that I have all 6 Pokemon even alive for Lance here. I kind of expected, with as many RNG things as I needed, that I was probably going to lose one thing, and like... Because I could give up Wobbuffet. I can give up Wobbuffet, and I have a way to beat the opener, because I'm going to use Wob to beat this Kangaskhan. But I could do it with Shuckle and Heracross. It's just not ideal. But Wobbuffet was, like, technically sackable, but I never had to do it. Now there's still a lot that can go wrong in this fight. If Aerodactyl gets lucky, like, once, I think I lose, or lose a Mon at the very least. If T-Tar AP boosts, I think I just lose. I am gonna level up my Wobbuffet. Yeah. I'm just gonna level it up to the 73 cap. I didn't really need it before, but I'm gonna do it now. Just to have as much HP as possible. And Dragonite is level 75, which is extremely important. I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, so Wobbuffet needs a Citrus, then it's T-Tar. Yes, T-Tar also needs a Citrus. Piloswine, wait, why does Piloswine need a Lum? Why do I have Piloswine having a Lum? Why the hell did I have Piloswine with a Lum? What? It's beating... Oh, for Fire Blast, actually. Yeah. It's random. I forgot I had Fire Blast. Okay. Yeah, I edged everyone, like, before the entire Gauntlet. Okay, here's the tech, Magnet Dragonite. And then Citrus on these last two. Lepa Berry, use... Oh, yeah. Any move that I think might need it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Restore your Mega Horns, just in case. Sandstorm. String Shot for sure. Okay. Alright, one little calc load. I don't think I have anything else. I don't have, like, moves to teach or anything. I thought about Dragon Breath on D-Knight, but it didn't work out. Okay. So last time, I did do it with one sack. I had to sack my Slowking. I think I had planned on 2 sacks, but my Slowking popped the fuck off and made it so I only needed to sack 1 Mon. I'm kind of expecting 2 things probably need to die here. But to start, just gonna kill the Kangaskhan. No crit is nice, I guess. No crit gives me maybe an out against Kingdra with Wobbuffet, so that is good. Here's the Beast. This Mon on its own is why people bring Starmie and Jolteon. gonna rip a big Sky Attack. It's gonna eat it. The recoil does kinda matter, I think. Just like the fact that it does recoil, not how much it like I took, what I take, 44, so it min-rolled. I guess the min-roll actually is very nice. Thank you, Aerodactyl. I will gladly take that. So then, this is always EQ. We are not going the Earthquake immune Pokemon. We're going Piloswine. Piloswine, the final reason why I brought this Pokemon is because it beats Lance's Aerodactyl in theory. Because of this little move right here. Icy Wind they ass. Also live this. Okay. The fucking Icy Wind, speed drop, so then you outspeed and can Rock Slide. Quagsire can't do that shit. Actually, maybe it can, I don't know. It definitely is not as bulky. Didn't end up needing the Lum, but it was a good precaution. If it Fire Blasts and it burns, then obviously my Rock Slide... Well, I would Ice Beam, but the burn chip is so awful, I think I just die. So, sadly, Piloswine... It's not here, but Piloswine is very much one of the sackable Pokemon. Very likely that Piloswine ends up being the one to go. It or Wobbuffet. Oh, that's really nice that you didn't Hydro Pump. Wow. That could have been Hydro Pump or HP Flying. Those would have both sucked. That was really, really good. No chip there is incredible. That makes me way less scared to put this in for the D-Knight Mirror and potentially use this against Kingdra for like an extra turn. That is incredible. I was so worried that this would be HP Flying. It could have also, like, Hydro Pump missed, right? But... anyways, here's the next beast. This thing can just AP, and is very likely to, and if it gets the boost, Piloswine definitely has to get sacked. And then I think Heracross also has to get sacked. But for now, I'm swapping to T-Tar to eat whatever this move is. And bait Earthquake. There's no way to avoid the AP bait. 5 out of 6 of my Pokemon bait Ancient Power from this T-Tar. The only one that doesn't is Tyranitar. No boost. Lit. Yeah, that's like a run, potentially run-winning no boost. Because now I just go Heracross on the Earthquake. And obviously it's Quad Weak. Alright, 2 months left. But kind of the worst is still yet to come. This is where things just go, like, there's no plan here. There is no plan from here on out. It totally depends on what this Kingdra does. I can open with... I don't want to Mega Horn this. I could. I think I just Submission it, though. I think I played safe. Obviously, like, I can sit for... Oh, well, actually, no, I can't. I'm still dead to crit here. I was gonna say I could sit on this for a turn, but I really shouldn't, in theory. This is the mon that I'm totally prepared to sack Piloswine to. Mega Horn plus Submission KOs. You know, LMJax, you are right. The problem is, if it Octazookas, it's a coin flip to lower my accuracy. So, there's that to factor in. But it has to go for Octazooka. But I like how you think. Wow, that was a good fucking roll. And no act drop? Holy shit. It's just that easy. What the fuck? Dude, this thing was such a nuisance my first time around. I was like pulling my hair out trying to fight. I think I spent an hour alone in the battle on this Kingdra. And I had like some weird AI quirks where it would rest and then it wouldn't sleep talk and it was going for normal moves after resting. And I was so confused. Oh yeah, I outsped by 1 point. That wasn't the issue. I knew I had one free turn against that Kingdra. Okay, what the fuck do you bait? You always bait Flamethrower. That is incredible. Oh, that's so perfect. Because I don't care about the burn, and I outspeed by 1 point. And it's just over. That wasn't just deathless. That felt like a cruise. I wouldn't say riskless. Not anywhere close to riskless. That was about as lucky as that fight could have gone. The only better that fight could have been is if I, like... Well, critting the Mega Horn wouldn't have mattered. No, that was, like, literally a perfect fight. That's crazy. I don't think that fight could have gone any better. I didn't get crit by Earthquake. I didn't get crit by Sky Attack. Either of those crits is awful for Piloswine. That was so fast. I'm, like, not comprehending it. Yeah, Piloswine just destroyed the Aerodactyl. I had, like, a backup, where, like, Piloswine only had to do, like, so much chip, and then I think I could go... I would have to go, like, Blob, and then hold Lepa Berry and counter, but I didn't end up doing that. I mean, the big thing was the Kingdra. The Kingdra was the super scary part. And then, obviously, like, no AP boost. I got the Earthquake out of... Honestly, this probably didn't end up making a difference, but... Earthquake out of Gyarados was super nice. Literally best possible outcome. Kind of have... Yeah, I mean, you kind of... With 5 fights like this, you have to dodge some bullshit. There's just no way. You have to get a little lucky. I think I got a lot of lucky, though. Fucking Hall of Fame Piloswine. Hell, I'm so happy I brought Piloswine. God, that guy's awesome. And Heracross, you pulled the fuck through. 0 attack, and it still just shredded everything by not missing a single Mega Horn. Did make decisions on Evos? Oh, like Sandile and stuff? I got in the fishing rod. Oh, I can catch Pokemon by fishing! I didn't know that. Anyways, GG half of the game. There's still, oh, I don't know why it put me here. Also banger time. Where? Oh, I went too far. Oh, this is way too far. It's Vermilion. Yeah, so that's right there. Like, I don't know if you can see the bar. I don't think you can, but it's like 60% of the way on the scroll bar. There's like SS and Gauntlet, and then you do Surge. What's the order? Surge, Sabrina, and there's like tons of gauntlets in between all of these. Oh, the Fuchsia gym has spikes on it. Okay, then Janine next. That's weird. Then Erica. I remember Erica being rough. And Misty is also super hard. Misty has like the tech of like, if you ever taught a Pokemon Thunder, then you're set because it's raining and you can't miss. Rock Forest, I think, and then Mount Moon. It's such a weird order that it makes you take. Yeah, then Misty. Then Blaine, then Blue, and then E4 round 2. Which is, it's so awful. I think my PB is like, I don't even remember what mon I got to. I think I might have wiped to like the Entei or the Kangaskhan or something. Raichu Alola. That sounds fun. Normal Raichu is really good. I do remember that about R&B. Assuming it gets like, because it gets like Fake Out, doesn't it? It's a really good Fake Out mon, I'm pretty sure. Hell yeah. Fake Out Nuzzle. Stab. That seems pretty good to me. And it's fast. No Psychic Resists. Oh, yeah, Lola Raichu would be nice. I can see that. Alright, well, I don't really have anything else planned. I'll stop this. I'll stop. Catch you in, like, I don't know, probably another year or, like, 7 months. If I keep playing this actively enough and get to E4 round 2. Assuming I get there. I mean, I'm 2 for 2 on E4 round 1. Surely another round 2 attempt. But yeah, GG's. Thanks for hanging. Stream gym leaders? Maybe. I do like, I write down my teams. I could stream gym leaders. They're always like, I mean, it's just one fight. I could record them. I could do that. Yeah. Goodbye.